We will begin in a seated position up high on a bolster or something equivalent so that your hips are a little higher than your knees. You can use some support like blocks shown here to support your knees as well. We will begin with a breathing exercise or pranayama to help settle the mind and ground the body. To begin, start with simple inhales and simple exhales in and out through your nose. Allow your breath to be unrushed, easy, and natural. Allow your breath to also slowly drop into your lower belly. Now we will begin with Nadi Shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing. Place your second and your middle finger on your forehead as you rest your thumb lightly on your right nostril and your ring finger lightly on your left nostril. Take a breath here with both nostrils open. Then close your right nostril with your thumb as you inhale through your left nostril. Then close your left nostril with your ring finger, exhale out the right. Keep the right open as you take your next inhale. Then close your right nostril with your thumb and exhale out through the left. That is one cycle. Again, inhale through your left nostril. Close your left nostril with your ring finger, open the right and exhale. Keep the right open as you inhale. Then close your right nostril with your thumb and exhale through your left nostril. That's two cycles. Again, inhale left. Close the left nostril with your ring finger and exhale right. And inhale right. Close the right nostril with your thumb and exhale left. Inhale left. Close the left nostril with your ring finger, exhale right. Inhale right. Close your right nostril with your thumb and exhale left. Inhale left. Close your left nostril, exhale right. Inhale right. Close your right nostril and then exhale left. Last set here. Inhale through your left nostril and close your left nostril with your ring finger, exhale right. Inhale through your right nostril. Close your right nostril with your thumb and exhale left. Once you have finished, you can rest your hand down onto your thighs and allow the effects of the breathing practice to continue. Breathing easily in and out through both of your nostrils. When you are ready, we will transition to the asana portion of our sequence. Begin on your hands and knees with a blanket padding underneath your knees. Place your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips, and your toes tucked behind you. Push into your arms and legs to round your back as you draw your waist and your ribcage in cat pose. Notice where your spine is, and in particular, your tailbone. Take a few breaths all the way down through the full spectrum of your back. On your next inhale, start to tilt from your hips, lifting your tailbone, and climb up slowly through your spine, arching through your waist. Then softening through the mid-back, softening through the upper back, sinking your chest, and curling your head up slowly into cow pose. Then back to cat pose. Again, start from the tail end, hips rolling in, then lower belly, rib cage, chest, and finally neck and head. Continue, starting from your tailbone, lifting from your tailbone, climb up, massage through the vertebrae, low back, mid back, upper back, neck and head, curling slowly up. Back into cat pose. Roll and round through your hips, low back, rib cage, chest, neck, and head. One more time through at your own pace. You may take several breaths throughout the process and move as if you're slowly massaging your entire spine, vertebra by vertebra. Once you have finished your last set, lower your hips towards your heels for child's pose. Soften your toes down to the floor. Gradually relax your shoulders, arms, neck, and head. If your head doesn't comfortably come down all the way to the floor, you might also fold your arms underneath you to support your forehead, or even stack your fists one on top of the other so that your head and your neck has a platform to rest upon. While in child's pose, allow your breath to travel down through the full spectrum of the back side of your body. Then, reach your arms forward, press yourself back up onto hands and knees, toes tucked. Round your spine and shift your weight forward, drawing your navel in at half strength. Exhale, curl your back towards child's pose. Inhale, press up. Navel in, lowering your hips, drawing your shoulder blades back and down. Exhale, slightly arch your waist and drop your hips back into child's pose. Continue. Inhale, traveling forward, navel in. Exhale, drawing your waist back and stretch your hips towards your heels. Continue at the pace of your inhales and your exhales, taking care to keep your navel drawn in at half strength through the whole entire process, protect your lower back. As you move through, again think of massaging through your whole spine, vertebra by vertebra. And last one here, inhaling, shifting forward, shoulder blades down, navel in, legs are still strong. Exhale, tracking your whole spine back to child's pose. Then soften your toes down to the floor. Relax your shoulders, arms, neck, and head. Again, if your head doesn't come all the way down to the floor, you can fold your arms underneath you or stack your fists on top of the other to provide a surface. Then, grab 2 blocks. Set them in front of you on their higher settings. Place your hands on the blocks. Step your left foot forward to the inside of the left block. Keep the distance between your foot and your right knee fairly close, so they're about 90-degree angle each, with just a tiny slope in your back leg. Tuck your right toes. Draw your navel into your spine at half strength, and then press your hands up along your thigh to upright your torso. Keep your legs pressing down as your foundation, your navel drawn in at half strength to stabilize. Then place your hands over your heart center, soften your shoulders, gaze ahead. Feeling the foundation of your legs giving you stability and a lightness through your upper body, neck, shoulders, and head. On an inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling in more of a V shape rather than straight up. Notice the foundation your legs, hips, and abdominal strength provide. This is the concept of sthira, of stability in yoga. This is an important concept in maintaining a sense of grounding through the body and the mind. As you exhale, place your hands back over your heart and bring them down onto your blocks. Step your left foot back and switch sides. Right foot comes forward to the inside of your right block. Again, tuck your back toes. Maintain a fairly short distance between your legs. Navel draws in at half strength as you press yourself up. Drawing your navel in still as you place your hands over your heart center, keeping the stability through your legs and hips. The principle of sthira, stability. The opposite principle of sthira is sukha, or ease and freedom. This is exemplified by the freedom in your upper body, especially in your arms and neck and head, with the ability to move as they wish. As you open your arms up towards the ceiling, soften through your neck and shoulders. Allow the breath to have that sense of sukha, of ease. Then bring your hands back over your heart center. Slowly lower yourself down with your hands over the blocks and step your right foot back. Place the blocks to the side and rest in child's pose. Feel free to stay in child's pose, or as a more active alternative, you can press into downward facing dog. And for this downward facing dog, bend your knees, keeping your heels slightly off the floor so that you can traction your spine long. Spread your fingers wide and allow the back of your neck to soften, your breath staying easy. Return back onto tabletop position and come onto your belly. Rest your forehead on the floor and walk your legs back so that your lower back and legs are extended. Place your hands underneath your shoulders, your elbows pointing up, and roll your shoulders back so you feel your shoulder blades hugging towards each other. Draw your navel in towards your spine and have strength. On your next inhale, lift your right leg as you peel your chest away from the floor and exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, your left leg rises as your chest peels away from the floor and exhale, lower down. Again, to the right side, inhale, and as you peel your chest up, you're not pressing into your hands. You're using your upper back muscles to help lift and create the effect of the back bend. You can also alternate turning your head side to side, resting one cheek then the other onto the floor as you alternate between your legs. Make sure that you are using abdominal strength throughout the entire practice so that you don't compress your lower spine. Once you have finished your last one, you can relax your arms by either side of you and gently roll your hips side to side. Then press yourself up onto hands and knees, stretch into child's pose, allowing your low back to lengthen. Alternatively, you can also press up into downward facing dog for a more active version. Whether you are in downward facing dog or child's pose, use this opportunity to regulate your breath. Then come back to hands and knees. Bring your blocks back onto your mat and step up into half forward bend. Keep your knees bent, poke your sit bones back, and draw your navel in and up towards your spine, a little core engagement. Press into your legs and inhale, sweep your arms up to stand all the way to mountain pose. And exhale, relax your arms by your side. Take the blocks out to the side and any other props off your mat so you have a clear space. Stand in mountain pose with your feet about hip distance apart. Leaning down through your legs, make sure that your weight are even between your toes and your heels. Soften your shoulders, allow the back of your neck to lengthen. As you continue with your easy inhales and exhales, feel the grounding support through your legs and your feet. The principle of sthira, or stability. Once you have established the sense of support from the earth, notice the opposite principle of sukha, or ease and freedom, reflected in the ease of your breath, in the softness of your shoulders and your upper body. On your next inhale, gently raise your arms towards the ceiling in more of a V shape And exhale, bring your hands over your heart. Inhale, expanding with the freedom your arms give you, widening to the world. And exhale, bringing the world into your heart. Inhale, sharing your compassion to the world. And exhale, bringing the compassion into your heart. Continue inhaling, sharing and widening your compassion to the world. Exhale, bringing the world into you. As you continue, once again, notice the sturdiness and support of your legs rooted with the earth. From this foundation, even as you expand and open up your heart, open up your compassion, you are still rooted in you. Now rest your hands on your heart. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your presence on this earth. Gently lower your arms down by your side and take a few more easy inhales and easy exhales. Step your feet out and turn lengthwise onto the mat with your feet about elbow width apart. And pivot your left toes pointing forward and your right toes halfway in. Expand your arms, inhale, and as you exhale, reach forward and rest your left hand on your thigh or shin as you bring your right hand behind you to place onto the back of your hips. Gently rotate your rib cage, but do keep your neck soft. So go ahead and turn your head left to right a few times, then gently tuck your chin downward like you're making a double chin and lengthen through the back of your neck. Another breath here. To come out, ground into your right leg and inhale, bring yourself all the way upright. This time pivot your body so you're facing all the way to your left side, and you can close your legs and feet a little closer to each other. Raise your arms up towards the ceiling, again more of a V shape rather than straight up. Draw your navel into your spine at half strength, both of your legs grounded for stability. Feel the polarity of the groundingness through your legs and the ease in your upper body expanding outwards into the world while still holding your own support. As you exhale, close your hand over your heart. Appreciate all the powerful sensations that your heart gives you. On your next exhale, lower your arms back down by your side and pivot to center. Pivot your right toes to your right side and left toes halfway in. Inhale, expand through your arms. Exhale, reach out to your right side, slightly bending your knees. Rest your right hand on your shins or your upper thighs and your left hand behind you on your hips. Rotate your upper body. Again, keep your neck and head soft, tucking your chin towards your neck as if you are making a double chin so the back of your neck lengthens. Ground through both of your legs and feet, your support, your foundation, and notice the freedom of your upper body with your breath. On your next inhale, slowly come up. Turn your body all the way to the right side and you can pivot your feet a little closer together. Inhale, lift your arms up towards the ceiling, press through the back leg and down into your right foot. Find the oppositional forces of your stability in your legs and the freedom in your upper body, arms, and head. On your next exhale, close your hands over your heart center. Here lies the compassion you give towards yourself and towards others. Stay for another breath. And exhale, lower your arm, straighten out of the pose and step your feet back together into mountain pose. Stand here in the neutral position and notice the effects of the standing postures. . When you are ready, set yourself up into a comfortable seated position using one bolster to sit upon. Sit in cross-legged position or whichever way is the most comfortable for you, and you can prop underneath your knees with 2 blocks. Rest your hands on your knees or thighs. Close your eyes fully or half closing your eyes and turn your palms facing upwards. We will now go into a contemplation practice. In your mind, bring up something or someone that is an inspiration to you. It can be someone you admire and aspire to. It could be a feeling or sensation that you aspire to feel. It can also be a scene of nature that is inspiring to you. Keep this image in your mind as you continue to take a few rounds of easy, natural breaths. Now, still holding that imagery of something or someone that inspires you, quietly chant the word "so" on the inhale in your mind and hum on your exhale in your mind. On your inhales in your mind, chant "so." On your exhales in your mind, chant hum. So on the inhale, hum on the exhale. So on the inhale, hum on the exhale. Continue the quiet chanting, the quiet mantra, as you keep this image of the person or object or scene or sensation in your mind. So, on the inhale, hum on the exhale. So, hum, meaning I am that. Continue for as long as you like, merging into that person, object, feeling, or scene. So, hum.